Hey everyone, it's Jennifer at Art Life Redo and welcome back to my channel. So today's video we will be painting on a saw blade. But before we get started, please click subscribe and that notification bell so you can watch more videos like this. Recently a friend of mine gave me 3 saw blades that they no longer needed, and I couldn't pass up the chance to create art on something other than records and tape cassettes. So I immediately had to say yes. Of course, these saw blades were a little beat up and some rust spots on them, so I primed the front and the back with Rust-Oleum Ultracover Primer from Home Depot. I know it seems like everyone who paints on saw blades ends up painting a farm theme on them, but I wanted to do something along those lines, but more fall themed, as I do love fall and I love growing up on the farm. I have a few other ideas for the next 2 saw blades, so not to worry, we won't be doing a farm scene on them. So I grew up on a farm in Iowa until I was about 7 years old, and I had some of my best memories there. Riding on the tractor and in the combine during harvest time with my dad, eating apples from one of our 3 apple trees along the gravel road, helping herd the cows and pigs back in their pens when they would get out, gathering eggs in the chicken coop, putting tablets in the well water to make sure it was drinkable, having lots of kitties and dogs around, walking the ditches for wild asparagus with the neighbors that lived across the road, helping my mom pick vegetables in our large garden that was designated in the fill next to our house, coming down the stairs on a cold winter morning to have mom and dad in the kitchen with a kerosene heater, and then dad driving me to the highway when it snowed a lot so the bus could pick me up. I really miss it, and talking with my dad, he misses it too. My intentions when I started this saw blade was I was going to do a full barn, but then after I did all of these colorful trees, I didn't want to put the main focus on the barn, so I tucked it away. You wouldn't even notice it being there unless you were on the back 40 of this farm. Farmer probably stores all his equipment that he doesn't use as often, maybe an old tractor, and I think there might be a family of wild cats living there too. Growing up, we had about 240 acres and we farmed oats, hay, corn, and beans. Nowadays, farmers are farming thousands of acres of land. This wheat field has already been harvested, but no bales in this scene, as the farmer has already collected them and are sitting by his main barn to feed his animals for the winter. So as you can see, I have struggled on this side of the barn. I could not get the lines. I was trying to use my palette knife and the paint just wasn't coming off correctly, so I repainted over it. Then I got out my Posca pen and started doing lines and just wanted to muddy it up a little bit so it appeared kind of faded. finished piece. I would love to hear your thoughts and suggestions about what I should paint next. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to like this video, click the subscribe and notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a very creative day. Bye!